Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to another edition of Monday Night in America here on the NDB Media Network. I'm your host, Roger Noriega. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 18.2. We're well into our 18th year. For those that know and don't know, we traditionally celebrate the last Monday of the month as when we began our programming back in September of 2008. And then Sports Talk with the Guys began on November 1st. So this November 1st will be the 18th year as well. Of course, we want to thank everyone that spends time with us. Thank you for our listeners, viewers, and we are going to continue for as long as we can still. So, Monday Night America, we're going to get to it. Were those all the announcements? Oh, yeah. Follow at the bottom, ndbmedia.net. I think we've had a bit of a disaster. We lost some of our links, but there it is. And we have it back, so it's a good thing. But hey, we are the longest running program on the internet, regularly scheduled weekly program. As I said, we've been on since September of 2008, and really good stuff. So we're going to get to it. As you know, we love to do political commentary, a little bit of satire, and who knows, I might be working on a monologue now. I don't know. I have no idea, but I want to get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, only in America, in the last week, a judge has dismissed a class action lawsuit against Hershey over the packaging of its Halloween candy. The lawsuit focused on products including Reese's Peanut Butter Pumpkins and Reese's White Ghost, whose wrappers depict candies or candles with spooky facial features that do not appear on the candy itself. U.S. District Judge Melissa Damian, Damian, there you go, is a biblical name, acknowledged the potential for disappointment, but ruled that the faceless candies are not, quote, so flawed as to render them worthless. Only in America. An Ohio lawmaker has introduced a bill that would ban marriage between humans and AI chatbots. GOP State Rep Thad Claggett says he's alarmed by the pace of AI progress and worries that Ohioans in the near future might claim that this machine is their spouse. And granted control of their finances and power of attorney. Such assets and decisions, he said, must never be transferred into the world of machines. God bless America. And we're off. It was a good week for universal health care, and I have to put this one on. It might be a little blinding, so I do apologize. I'm getting old, and I think I have to adjust the lighting. So I ask you to bear with me. I've got to work on this office. There's a lot of work I have to do. Yeah, the glare is not good. After President Trump posted and then deleted an AI-generated news report detailing his own apparent plans to issue every American a med bed card, granting access to hospitals equipped with so-called med beds, non-existent devices that, in QAnon lore, can cure every known disease and reverse the aging process. It was a good week. It was also a good week for Claude Crusaders after New York City mayoral candidate Curtis Sliwa proposed, hey, I know that guy. He was from that group, the Beret people, that, the Guardian Angels, I think. Hey, Curtis Sliwa proposed releasing feral cats as a solution to the city's rat problem. This is Mother Nature's way of preventing rats, said the Republican, who added that New Yorkers should view the cats like Batman and Robin. It was also a good week for Prestige Poultry after a Royal Park spokesman disputed claims by Nigel Farage, the Trump-endorsed leader of Britain's Reform Party, that immigrants from different cultures were stealing and eating swans. If I'm not mistaken, in the United Kingdom, all swans belong to the queen. Well, now the king. So, I don't know. We've not had any instance reported to us said the spokesperson, but the claims are still being made. Sounds familiar, like what happened in Middle America in the last election. It was a bad week for prestige poultry, sticking with the foul nature of this program, after a Florida man put a note in his neighbor's mailbox informing her that he had killed and eaten two of his own pet peacocks to punish her for having fed them without his permission. I have two peacocks. My neighbor fed them, so I'm going to punish her by eating those peacocks. Florida. That's Florida, folks. Craig Vaught, 61, has been charged with aggravated animal cruelty. It was a bad week for getting the joke after a Texas officer on horseback quipped that his steed was a narcotic-smelling horse to lighten the mood while questioning two suspects, leading one of them to sprint away in panic. The poorly informed fugitive was quickly apprehended. It was also a bad week for sportsmanship after American fans hurled abuse and cups of beer at visiting European players and their family members during the Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black Golf Course on Long Island, New York. Quote, as a former player, captain, and as an American, I am ashamed of what happened, unquote, said retired golf legend Tom Watson. Europe won the trophy 15-13. In a bit of troubling news, in other words, it really didn't make the news, the White House has defunded federal watchdog group. The Trump administration moved this week to shut off congressionally approved funding to an oversight group that helps identify waste, fraud, and abuse across the executive branch. The group, the Council of the Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency, serves as a watchdog of watchdogs, providing training, peer reviews, and cross-agency oversight for the 72 inspectors general across government. It also operates oversight.gov, where a whistleblower can report suspected wrongdoing, and inspector general reports can be read by the public. As you know, President Trump fired 17 inspector general after returning to office. An administration spokesman said the watchdogs have become corrupt and partisan. Republican Senators Susan Collins and Chuck Grassley said they were urgently requesting an explanation for the funding pause, which will disrupt numerous important oversight functions. Only in America, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know if you caught this last week, but apparently in Canada, Canadian Post, since 2018 or so, has lost $3.5 billion. I believe this year they're on their way to lose another $1 billion. Apparently, Canadians are sending everything through email now and through FedEx, I believe. Is it FedEx? Or UPS delivers now quite a bit of packaging. And in many places, communities, they have a community post office box where everyone receives their mail. And it's possible that that's what Canadian Post is going to have to do moving forward. But it does not look good for Canadian Post right now, as the United States Postal Service as well. So that's a shame. I do my best. I do my part. Whenever I receive mail and I have a return envelope, postage paid, I just take everything out, put it in that return envelope, and I send it back. Didn't want the envelope. Didn't want what came to me, but if they're going to send postage paid, I'm sending it back. Don't know if you caught this, but Polish authorities this week arrested a Ukrainian man in the suspected 2022 sabotage of the Nord Stream natural gas pipelines. The suspect, identified only as Volodymyr Zik, a trained deep-sea diver, was detained on a German warrant. German prosecutors say he was part of a 7-member team of Ukrainian soldiers and civilians who sailed out into the Baltic to plant mines that destroyed sections of the undersea pipelines. The pipelines had been built specifically to carry gas from Russia to Germany without crossing Ukrainian territory. Volodymyr Z's lawyer said he denies the charges, but added that since Russia was at war with Ukraine at the time, whoever blew up Russian infrastructure cannot be accused of a crime. I like that one. The old, hey, there's a war going on, so all's fair in love and war? In Karur, India, there was a deadly stampede. At least 40 people were killed in India's northern Tamil Nadu state last week when thousands of people rushed the stage where actor turned politician Joseph Vijay I know this name and I'm going to butcher it. I apologize. Chandrasekhar, known professionally as Vijay, stopped his speech when the stampede erupted and implored the crowd to let ambulances through. My heart is shattered, he said afterward. I am writing in unbearable, indescribable pain and sorrow that words cannot express, but you just did. Chandrasekhar was one of Tamil cinema's most bankable stars before he quit acting last year to form a political party to challenge the state's ruling party, DMK. Doesn't that sound like a K-pop band from South Korea? Some police filed a criminal case against the leaders of Vijay's party, saying they requested permission for only a 10,000 rally, and the crowd was twice that. That's a bummer. So, I know that several people are watching this. If you want to go and let me know, why don't you fire off a comment? Appreciate that. Let me know who you are and where you hail from. As you know, we do a quick look around everything that's going on. But I do want to let everyone know that there's a lot of stuff going on the network. You see that link down there. It is that one. Go ahead and follow it, ndbmedia.net. There's a credible amount of stuff that's going on. And this network, and I don't know if you saw last week, we had two brand new premieres. Is that stuttering? It's like saying stupid, right? Brand new premieres. Is a premiere not brand new? Anyway, whenever I say, am I stuttering? That's what I generally mean. So, Mooch Marin joined us last week on Monday Night in America. And we also had Papa Sox joined in person Sports Talk with the guys on Saturday. So two brand new souls. And I think I can go out and say it, that it's very possible that Almighty Sports will be returning to the network real soon as well. So looking forward to that. I guess that's a little bit of housekeeping, I suppose. Now, in Star Trek news, there is a new television program, or at least on Paramount Plus, that's going to debut early next year. It's called Starfleet Academy. Helen Hunt will be the not the executive, but the master of the school. It takes place in the 31st century, I believe, 919 years after the 22nd century. So yeah, 22nd, 919, 31st century. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes. Every time there's a preview, I want to see what it looks like. I'm going to end up watching it. But if the preview is good, and this applies to everything and anything, preview is good, it does get much more exciting. I'm expecting to enjoy what's going on, however, a preview is supposed to be a tease. It's not supposed to give up everything. And yes, I know kids today have to know everything, but it ruins it for everyone else. And I don't understand. Look, I don't. This is storytelling. As a storyteller, because I have written all my life, and I am writing again. I have my own project in the works, and I want to surprise my audience. I want them to go, to quote another author, to go on a journey. I am flattered and stunned that they would join me on that journey. I want to surprise them. I want to make them smile. I want to, and the best thing would be to be there while they're going through it. But this thing where you have to reveal everything in the preview, it just takes it away. And I'll give you an example. Jimmy Neutron, the movie, there was, I think, in 2001. You look at the preview, the entire movie is in it. I know it's a cartoon, a computer-generated cartoon, but it gave it all. The worst one was, let me see, was it Air America? Where in the preview for Air America, all the funny stuff was in the preview. And when you went to see the movie, that was it. There was nothing else. There was absolutely nothing else. And it did not match the preview. There were 2 minutes of stuff, and that was it. And it was really a shame. Now, the one that really did it wrong was Terminator Salvation, where they gave up the twist, or they gave up the big reveal. So why? Why do you do that? It did take away from the movie for me because I already knew what was going to happen. What is the point of knowing and going to see it? What, the experience of, well, I know what's going to happen, but I'm going to watch it. No. That single child syndrome, the kid that lives in mama's basement playing video games all the time. Well, better be careful because I have 2 of them that do the same thing. And I don't get it. And now my youngest now, Gmo, who's been on the network from time to time, who's not feeling well. She had dental work done today. And I feel bad for her, but she should be up in a day or two. So her thing is, if the preview doesn't look good, that's it. She's out. If she doesn't like what's in the preview, it's done. She makes so many judgment calls on the preview alone. Now, I suppose that's just her. We definitely do not agree on that because I'm still part of the movie-going audience. As a matter of fact, I had my renewal for my Regal account, I believe, on the 15th. I still go to the theater. I enjoy going. And I'm looking forward to catching some movies. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm a bit behind due to personal reasons, but oh wow, I didn't have any movies marked for September. Strange. But for October, on October 10th, in a few days, Soul on Fire debuts. It looks like that's it. Wow. So that's all I have. I'm going to have to see if there's some other movies. But for November, Predator Badlands on the 7th, Christmas Eve on the 7th, Die My Love, and Nuremberg. That's good. 4 movies in the first week of, well, maybe the second week of November, because 7th. Zootopia will be on the 26th. And I'm hoping to catch all 5 movies in November. Maybe a few others, I don't know. And if anyone would like to join me, let me know. If you're in Southern California, if you're a moviegoer, let me know. I love going to the theater. In December, both on December 19th, Avatar, Fire and Ash, and Zero AD. Same weekend. I think Zero AD is going to be trounced, but I don't know. So I am looking forward to, let's see, 1 in October, 5 in November, and 2 in December. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go see some other movies, but I do appreciate the Regal plan. And no, I don't get anything off of this, but the Regal plan is unlimited, absolutely unlimited. And there's 3 different scales depending on the type of theater. They're the ones which are stadium seating are different from the one that I go to in Laverne. California, which is reclining seating, which is really cool. That's the more expensive one. But if you get that one, you can go to any one of the three different tiers. If it's stadium seating, you can go to any theater that's level that has that level. But if you want to go to another one, you have to pay extra. But if you're at the theater and you're buying tickets, there's no charge. If you want to reserve a ticket in advance, I believe it's 50 cents in addition to the monthly charge. And I have done that numerous times. Since my daughter has an account, we buy 2 tickets, which is cool. And I believe Back to the Future is going to be, you know what? Let's take a look at this one. Since I'm on it right now, let's see. What is it? Regal Cinemas. So I'm going to open up my screen. You can see. And no, I'm not earning any monies from this. I wish I was, but I'm not. So, let me get rid of all this stuff. Stuff I planned. So, anyway, let's see. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff right now. Oh, good. I'm not logged in, so no revealing information. But Kiss the Spider Woman? Yeah, I don't think so. Soul on Fire. That's the one I'm going to see in a few days. Huh. Okay. Oh, Tron Ares. I might. I don't know. Being that I'm retired now and I'm in my, I know, what a jerk, right? I'm in my what? 17th week of retirement. What a jerk. Hi, my name is Roger. Have we met? So anyway, looking at this, let me see. Oh, sorry, messed up. Let me bring that one back. How do I bring that one back? No, definitely not that one. Okay, there it is. So these are the upcoming movies. What's one battle after another? Oh, I think this one was in September. No. Okay, I have to put my zip code in. I'm not going to do that right now while I'm live. But these are some of the movies that are debuting soon. I know if that's Leo, I might check it out. I'm a fan of Leo, no doubt. Avatar. Oh, Way of the Water is actually right now is on the 3rd. So these are all the movies coming soon. Huh. I don't recall seeing that one. Truth and Treason. Who knows? Limited Engagement. Oh yeah, the Fathom events. Those are usually expensive. Those are like $15 to watch them again. But I would want to watch Spider-Man 2, but this is version 2.1, so don't know. I'm sure extended scenes or extended version. But these, Fathom has the Twilight. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But these are just some of the movies that are playing right now. And I thought it was Back to the Future. So, but I think it's October 25th at the Puente Hills Mall where it took place. Well, at least where Marty makes the jump. They're going to have an event at 1:15 p.m. on October 25th. But then they also say 10 p.m. on October 25th. I said, well, wait a minute. No, it happens in the morning. That's the time you're going to be there. Is it going to start October 25th, going to the 26th? I have to verify that. But Gmo and I are going to be there. I may be doing a live program while it's going on to see what's going on. Actually, because there's no cover charge, there's nothing. It's just a bunch of fans going there. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Let's see, is there other stuff for me to click on? No. But yeah, I don't see the unlimited pass right here anywhere. Huh. Well, that's okay. But like I say, it has three different levels. I just showed four, right? It has three different levels on that. And it's really cool. Oh, is this? No, that's not it. I don't know which one it is. But these are the movies that are playing now. This one was only on September 12th, so I may have missed that one. I want to go and watch Avatar: Way of the Water, but I enjoyed the movie, but I'd rather watch the first one all over again than watch the second one. I enjoyed it, but ugh, that one, especially with the whale. Oh my God, it just went forever. But I prefer long movies, especially in a genre or universe that I enjoy. I'm going to pay a huge amount of money. I'm all right with the 3 hour movie. Lord of the Rings, count me in. Harry Potter, count me in. I'm in on those movies. Not necessarily The Hobbit, but that's okay. But okay, too bad we didn't have just the promos. Let me see. Oh, you can earn extra credits if you watch in 4DX. Yes. Also, and I get unlimited as much as I want, as many times, daily, weekly, whatever. But if I want to watch a movie in IMAX or 3D, it's different. Now, the 4DX, I thought it was a tad annoying because I went to a theater where it feels like you're in a motion simulator. It got a little annoying. I forget which movie I went to go see, but it felt like I was in a simulator. So, Regal My Way. I don't know where the unlimited thing is. Maybe I'll have to talk about that one next week. I have to make notes for that. But anyway, sorry I got distracted on that. I just wanted to thank everyone that decided to join me today. And we're going to have more as we move forward. And I thank you for having patience with the network as we transition to the new version of what we're doing here. But I thank all the other hosts that are on doing what they're doing. I thank everyone for watching. Our program numbers are just absolutely phenomenal, and we're eternally grateful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Makes me, the old man, feel a lot better that he has reason for existing. Oh, no, not that one. Definitely not that one. No, not that one either. Now, I might do that one at the end. Where are my... No, I didn't want those. There it is. Maybe you want to like and subscribe, draw a little heart on there for us, and we would appreciate it. Hey, look, welcome everyone. And nope, no Q&As. No, heck no. Ding! I guess that's an achievement. I guess I'll have to add a few more of these. What does welcome look like? Oh, wow. Okay, now I know. That's lame. Oh, a big thank you. We thank the audience. We thank everyone. I guess that's really going to be it. We want to thank everyone for joining us. So this is Monday Night America. Don't forget, catch us next week. We'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.